Hello, beautiful souls. It is the 30th of August today, and after weeks and weeks of dry, hot summer weather, we finally had some much needed rain. The charred grass is now slowly recovering from the intense summer heat, and the first green shoots are pushing their way back through the burnt pasture lands. The first harvest of wheat and barley is done, and the fields are now lying bare, waiting to be turned. I've been spending as much time out in nature as I can, rediscovering many of the paths that I used to walk every single day. I'm finding that I'm being drawn away from social media and computer work more and more, as I'm desperately trying to squeeze out every single droplet of joy of this amazing summer. Simon and I are now truly beginning to settle into a gentle rhythm of work, live markets, doing the daily chores, doggy walks, and just special time for me and Simon. We're spending a lot more time in the village too, enjoying sharing good times with friends and having a coffee and a chat down by the sea. I think we found a pretty good life-work balance now. There are so many hedgerow pickings in nature at the moment that I find myself wanting to do so much at once that I simply can't squeeze it all into one day. The trees and bushes are laden with ripe fruit. Blackberry, elderberry, rosehip, rowan, all are at the height of the season, and I find myself stressing that I cannot process them all quickly enough before they are either overripe and fall to the ground, or the birds have them all before me. But then I try and have my peace with the fact that I can do it all again next year, and I will be better prepared.
Wow.
And whatever I don't manage to do right now, it'll come around again.
That's proper rain. Crikey. It's much needed.
The rainy days have given me a chance to do a lot more crochet, and I finally managed to finish a blanket that I started just after we arrived back in the UK in March. Crochet is part of my self-care. I love to just sit and lose myself in my own thoughts, whilst my fingers busy themselves going up and down the rows, weaving together a wonderment of different colours and stitches. It was my Nan who inspired me to crochet. She used to create the most incredible blankets of the finest cotton, with bewilderingly intricate patterns, and I still have some of those today. Whenever I sit and crochet, I feel her stepping close to me and wrap me in a gentle, loving hug. I miss my grandparents dearly, and I was blessed to have a wonderful time with them. I think as a child, you really don't appreciate just how precious grandparents are, and it's only now, later in life, that I miss their steady and loving presence. So whenever I sit and find some quiet time, I pick up my crochet and I let my mind wander, and I reminisce about the time when I was younger, sitting in my grandparents' living room, the clock ticking on the mantelpiece, Nan and Grandad sitting peacefully side by side, him filling out the crossword, and Nan losing herself in her crochet. It's a little window in time. Come on, let's go. Hey guys, it's very early in the morning because it's going to get really hot today, and I wanted to get to a place that I love, but we don't get too much lately because of where we live and parking issues. But I'm walking the old coastal path, or not the old coastal path, but the coastal path we used to walk every day, 2-3 times between Polperro and Lansalos. We only do a little bit, so not the whole thing, but I just felt I wanted to retrace my steps here and just, yeah, really soak up the atmosphere. This path has held me in many life situations. It's been literally a lifesaver, I think. Times of joy and times of deep, deep grief I used to process by walking along here and just finding so much beauty. So, and it is just gorgeous. Have a look. It's now 7 AM, so yeah, so one of my favourite paths. I'll share some more imagery and video footage with you as I go along. How I look, just fresh out of bed, goodness me. Anyway, this is what I call the Fairy Glen, and this is where Simon and I kind of got together for the first time. It's a very special little place. It's usually water running here, but obviously it's height of summer and a drought summer as well, so not much water around, but I'll show you anyway. So this is usually where the water cascades down, and then it runs along here and down into the valley. But yeah, not much of that at the moment, so there we go. And this is the bench where we first really sat and talked. And yeah, just really had a conversation for the first time. And where I'm going now is Rebus's favourite place. He used to get the zoomies here, and our good friend Heather tells us that the groove is still there, so we'll have a look. Yeah, so Rebus always gets the zoomies once in a while. Oh my god, yes it is. So and this is where he did his zoomies, and he just ploughed a path into it all, which by the looks of it the deer are using now as well. So look at this. You can see it just down there, and he used to just go round down, up, jump up, and then do the same again, go the opposite way. So yeah, that's funny. Still proper path. That's amazing, Reeves. Just look at this. So much beauty, so much light. Peak Rock. I'd love to go down there today, but it's getting really hot already and there'll be loads of dogs in the village, so it's not going to be a sensible plan because I've got both dogs, so, and Rubus is a handful when other dogs are around, so he just wants to greet and meet them all, and he just pulls me about, and he's a big lad, so playing it safe today. Just a Saturday morning, sorting out new arrivals. Simon is busy labelling everything. Yeah, here are some of the new crystals arrived, so they're all getting a bit of TLC. New labels, and yeah, later they'll be cleansed with the bowls and some smudge. We are incredibly grateful to say that our crystal business has been doing really well. And we are so grateful for each and every one of you who supports our little venture. Without you, we could not be doing what we love every day. So thank you. You can find us at our website www.crystalsandstardust.com, or come and join us on our Saturday evening live crystal markets on Facebook. You can find the link in the video description below. Your eyes are a bit red, babe. What's happened? Your eyes are really red. Good morning, beautiful people. It's just about 6 a.m. and I'm out hunting for brambles. Taking the dogs for an early walk because it's still really hot, and yeah, I'm just starting to pick the first pickings because in this stretch of wood they're already super ripe because they get a lot of sun here. Look there. So So really happy with that. That's a good first haul. Because it's been so dry, a lot of them are black, but they aren't juicy, so you've got to really be careful. But I'm pretty chuffed with the result.
Of blackberries. There we go.
Really stop it. And so I'll be making some jam today, or jelly actually. Yeah, I'll show you later. Hey you guys, it's only Saturday morning. I have no idea what the date is. 24th, 26th, 27th. Anyway, Simon and I are, we've had permission to cut some beautiful lavender from one of the people here in Polperro. So hey gorgeous people, I'm back on the land, and today I've been looking out for elderberry, which seems to be very abundant in places now, and I'm going to pick some wild mint that grows abundantly here. So it's one of the most fragrant herbs I find when you dry it, and it's just beautiful to have in the house and make teas with. So yeah, come and join me as I go and pick some rich pickings. So there's an abundance of it here on the land, and at this time of year a lot of the bees and bumblebees and other pollinators actually really love the flowers. They're just coming out right now. It's just about to go over actually, so it's just the perfect time, and I'm amazed at the different species of bumblebee and bee here, so have a look. That's a white bottomed one. As you can see, there's so much of it. It grows right into the borders. And this whole field is just full of them. It's amazing. Happiness is losing myself for an hour or so just in this. And finding some beautiful yarrow and some mint. There we go. Happy. I hope you enjoyed this little venture into our world. If you liked this video, we'd be so grateful if you would give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And we hope to see you soon. Thank you. With love, Simon and Bee.